Welcome to the 2018 Astrology for Aries. My name's Donna Page. My website's Loving Light Astrologer, and thank you for joining me. 2018, take an overview. So I want to give you a concise messages from the universe that you can take into your meditation, that you can take into your visualization about what it is that you want to create for yourself, and know where the planetary influences are to support you. So we begin the new year with Uranus. It is in Aries for until May 15th. So Aries, the last 7 years with Uranus going through your sign, has been a time for you to make some changes that you want, that are important for you, where you are true to yourself. May 15th, it's going to go into Taurus. It does reverse back towards the end of the year, but this time frame is very important. First is like, am I being true to myself, to my life, to my purpose? Now, as an overview, looking at the Mercury retrogrades this year will be in fire signs, and you're a fire sign. This is a sign of inspiration. But Mercury is the messenger, is to go up to the collective unconscious to get information to your higher self, whatever you want to call it, and then being able to bring it down into your world to inspire. What's important for you? What to be inspired by. So if you get a little bit of humdrum, March is the Mercury retrograde. We got a Mercury retrograde in July, and then once again in November. Now the other major influences to look at is, where are the eclipse patterns? So the eclipse patterns are in Leo and Aquarius, end of January, beginning of February, then again in July and August. And the Leo Aquarius energy is inspiring you around love and friendships. So are you doing what you love to do? Do you have love in your life that you want? Do you have the friendships in your life that you want? If so, fabulous. It opens it up even more. If something doesn't feel 100% for you, put that down in your journal about what you want to manifest around love, romance, creativity, and connections with friends. Now there is one switch that we will be having in July, where the solar eclipse is dipping into the Cancer, and that is a precursor for 2019. And that shift will inspire you about, where is it that I want to live? What makes me feel homey? What makes me feel safe? And that's also a big thing collectively for the planet too. Now, you are ruled by Mars, right? Aries is ruled by Mars. And Mars will go retrograde this year. Mars will be retrograde on June 26th from Aquarius in the friendship sector. So Mars is about motivating, right? It's the warrior planet. Let me go after something I want. If I want it, why shouldn't I be able to have it, right? So this energy of activating the motivation planet, the warrior planet in your house of friendship. Can it mean that you might have some friends that you have disagreements with? Yes. But it also is saying, put effort, energy, and you could be, quote unquote, fighting, helping, a champion for a friend of yours. Now, we also have Venus. Venus and Mars kind of go together because they're the sexy planets. Mars being more passion, sex itself, and Venus being that which receives, relationships, romance, just bring it to me. And Venus will be going retrograde in the sexy sign of Scorpio, where Jupiter is for this year until towards the end of the year. And this is in a very intuitive side of your chart, but also a very sensual side of your chart. And when Venus does go retrograde, there can be this sense of reevaluating how deep you feel you are with your relationships. Now, this doesn't happen until October 5th, but there's that sense of, and then it doesn't go direct until November 16th in Libra, but this energy of Venus retrograde in Scorpio, which is the traditional ruler is ruled by Mars. This is very important for you. Do I have the intimacy and the relationships and the connectedness that I want in love? Now, because Jupiter is there, this can be a time in this sector of your chart. This can be a year where you might be able to, it is a year where it's suggesting that you can find help from other people or learn what other people already know. If you need to borrow money, it's a good signature. It's a good symbol for that. But be careful, because as an Aries, you always want your freedom. You don't want to be trapped by too many bills. Now, the other major shift that we have this year are with the outer planets. Saturn went into Capricorn December 19th, an earth sign. Uranus, which is in Aries, right, for the last 7 years, but it's shifting into Taurus, an earth sign, on May 15th. And when it shifts into those earth signs, there's this subtle, or maybe not so subtle, energy of looking at the places of your life that have to do with your work and your money, your work and your money. And therefore, this in developing your skills so you can have the work that you want and the financial reward in order to have the things that you want. And it all goes together with this, what inspires me? What do I feel inspired by? What is it that I feel strong about? Now, the two outer planets, Pluto and Neptune, they're just slowly moving through their respective signs. Pluto suggesting that it's a long haul to change your career goals, but keep at it. And Neptune is a reminder to use your intuition to know what doors to go through that lead you, what road to take that will lead you to what you want, and which roads to avoid. Of course, roads is metaphor, right? For anything in life, relationships, jobs, whatever. And what roads to avoid that end up in a dead end. So this is a very inspiring year for you. And I wish you a very joyous, prosperous, and healthy new year. Thank you for joining me. My name again is Donna Page, and my website's Loving Light Astrologer. And if you know if you have any Aries friends that you think might benefit from this little clip, please share. Thank you.